Show your allegiance, show to destination, Liberia. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to destination, Liberia. The red on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is home. The Declaration of Independence was done in 1847. 11 days of people we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shall be evermore. Joy, joy, to destination, Liberia. If my people who are poor by money, we humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nation will come to your rising. I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life. Together, keep your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise and take your place. Whatever it's flying on. Join the leader, join loyalty, you get next. Liberia, the Declaration of Independence was done in
1847.
11 days of people we are known as First Republic.
Liberia,
Shall be
evermore. The flag of Liberia. What a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the show. Welcome to Bitz And Pieces right here this afternoon on Voice of Liberia 104.1 and other frequency across the country. We're here every weekday, Mondays through Fridays, 2 to 4 in the afternoon. We talk about the issues, those involved by civility, right here on the show. It's another wonderful, and a God bless Wednesday afternoon. And it's good to be here. The name is Josh. I'm Josh Way. Those of you just joining us, we like to say welcome to the show. And let's have a wonderful show this afternoon. A lot of issues to talk about. And we're going to talk about those issues. Those of you watching, the only thing you can do is to share the show. Share the show, invite others to join the show this afternoon as we talk about the issues of concern, as we delve into some of the issues happening in our country. Too many things happening. Some are not in the interest, while some are in the interest of the country. We hope to talk about those issues right here this afternoon on the platform. Welcome, Voice of Liberia, 90.7 in Bangabon County, 89.7 in Kakata, Maigibi County, 96.7 live in Grand Bassa, and other frequency across the country. What are the issues? Who are those we intend to talk to this afternoon on the show?
Liberia, the red on the flesh is for forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is our home. The Declaration of Independence was done in 1847. 11% of people we are known as first republic.
Former Nima County District 4 Representative Gompu Kagon criticizes President Bwaka's recent State of the Nation address over the failure of the president to have provided update on the current status of the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court.
We humble themselves and seek my bed.
We'll read Gompu comment on the social media what exactly he had to say regarding the president's recent State of the Nation address. The government of Liberia procured 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the Vice President, Jeremiah Pankun. Was it budgeted? If yes, did the government follow the PPCC procedure? It said also a priority to the Liberian people. Those are the issues we're going to talk about this afternoon. We want to say welcome to all of you just joining us. At 3 o'clock, we'll have the we'll have some officials of the United Spelling Association that will be here as our guests. We are told they have a major event coming out, and so they will be here to talk about their institution, their pending activity. This afternoon on the show, and so we'd like to say welcome to all of you just joining us. It's on Bitz And Pieces, right here on Voice of Liberia, 104.1 and other frequency across the country. The cash giveaway is on. We want to say, those of you listening, take advantage of the cash giveaway. Today is Wednesday, and we're giving out $10,000. We're giving out $15,000. We're giving out $20,000. Others will walk away with $50,000 Liberian dollars as well. So it's an opportunity for you at the moment. You need to make use of the opportunity by dialing *799*8#. By dialing *799*8#. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win either of the prizes we're giving out this afternoon. Keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win either of the prizes we're giving out. We're giving out rice. Yes, I've just been told that we're giving out rice And those of you that will win the rice, you will stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 Liberian dollars. And we're also giving our phones as well. So it's an opportunity for you. You need to make use of the opportunity at the moment. By dialing *799*8#. By dialing *799*8#, you play with just 200 Liberian dollars, and then you stand a chance to win either of the prizes that we're giving out. So, I mean, put in your entries now, play multiple times, play as many times you can play so that you win either of the prizes that we're giving out. *799*8#. You dial *799*8#. You play with just 200 Liberian dollars. So let's get the 5 persons to play while we're having the conversation. The 5 persons can begin to play. Let's acknowledge those of you watching, like I've announced earlier. I mean, you can just share the show, please. If you're watching, share the show, invite others to join the show. It promises to be fascinating. We're going to talk about the issues of concern. The president just had a State of the Nation address. He just addressed the state. And of course, we're going to talk about his recent address, like we did yesterday, and other issues. The government of Liberia, they've procured 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president. We're going to talk about that. But let's acknowledge some of those watching. Let's acknowledge some of those watching this afternoon. Henry Tito Jr. says, "Good afternoon. I'm watching from my resident in Cowell. Thanks for the information to our country, Mama Liberia." William Debbie Wulu says the Liberian Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson is watching live from Upper Cowell, Monrovia, Liberia. He said, "Good afternoon, Brother George." Good afternoon, William. How you doing? Ambassador Emmanuel Kekula has joined us. He says he's watching from Banga. Stanley Sharif says, "Congratulations. I'm in class." Hey, my man, so what? Eric T. Commenter says, "Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Jamaica route. Welcome, Eric. Welcome." And Stanley Sharif says, "Good afternoon to the peace-loving citizens of Boye Town, Papa District, Grand Cape Mount County, Western Liberia." He says, "Where is the 70,000 jobs?" You ask Joe Barker, or you go ask the minister of the Ministry of Information, Jeremy McPia. Vinicius Junior Bar has joined us. Vinicius says, "I'm watching from Nuclear Town." Stanley Sharif still around. Richard's Gay says, "I'm watching from my resident." It's a shoes factory community. Yes, welcome to the show. Marco Niplu says, "Thanks for the update. I'm watching from Plebo City, Maryland County." Rufus T. Flomo says, "Good afternoon, George. We will continue to catalog the president's speech." Great, guys. Share the show. Invite others to join as we talk about the issues of concern, as we raise some of the issues, this afternoon. We like to say welcome. The 5 presents, I hope you playing. Yeah, *799*8#. Keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Like I said, 3 o'clock we'll have the United Pele Association. The United Pele Association will have some officials here as our guests. We'll talk about their institution and what they say they intend to do. We'll talk about their upcoming activities as well. And Manny Ma, it says Manny Ma says, "I'm watching from Boston. Welcome to the show." Dr. Sue says, "I'm watching from the nation's capital." Stanley is still around. Yes, Stanley, welcome to the show. Share the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, and let's have a wonderful conversation. So, former Nimba County District 4 Representative Gompu Kagon did a post. And those of you following the station page, I shared the post as well on the page. And I want to read it for you. I'm going to read a post, and I want us to have a conversation about it. It's important that we talk about it. I spoke with a colleague of mine in Nimba, and he was like, "It's trending in Nimba," and because it's something is something that requires us having conversation about. But let's read this post. Hmm? Let's read it. I'm going to read a post. Gumpo writes, "It is sad and regrettable that Senator Prince Ward Johnson campaigned for the Unity Party, yet in today's, that was the date of the State of the Nation address. He said, for the Unity Party, yet in today's annual message, the president could not even mention him or appreciate his effort during the election. In the president's first annual message, he promised that the war and economic crimes court would be a top priority. But in today's speech, there was no mention of it at all. So many questions. He says, so my question is, was this war and economic crimes court only meant for Senator Prince Ward Johnson? He asks. Great question. President Joseph Norman Boakai is indeed a very smart and strategic leader I've ever seen in Liberian politics. Wow. He concluded by praising the old man. I'll read this portion. He says, President Joseph Norman Boakai is indeed a very smart and strategic leader I've ever seen in Liberian politics. The former Nima County District 4 Representative Gompo Kagon, wrote this on his official Facebook page, and I just decided to bring it up so that we could talk about it. I intended having a conversation about it, but it's good to that he was able to raise it as well, and we can talk about it. It required having conversation about. Welcome to the show. Let's move on. We will talk about the vehicles that was purchased as well. My own man Mark, he did that video. When I saw it on his page, I was like, wow. But welcome to the show. The president, His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai, Jala will say, Makeke. We all listened to the president's first State of the Nation address, and he was very clear in that address. Melvin Roosevelt Jolo says, good afternoon, Josh Way. I'm following from he says Poitin, Grand Gila County, still around. He said, thanks for sharing this. Welcome to the show, guys. And so we all had the opportunity to listen to the president first State of the Nation address. And in that address, the president made mention of the issue of the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court. At that time, the late Prince Johnson was alive, moving very strong. At the time, he just, supported the government. He has just delivered Nimba to the government. That was just after the election. During his inauguration, he raised that. I mean, when he was addressing the state, he spoke about it. He committed, he reiterated, in fact, his commitment, because during the campaign, he campaigned on that mantra. He said to us, the Liberian people, that upon, taking over the country, or upon his election as president, that was going to be one of his major priorities, So now, the president did address the nation on Monday. And to the ultimate surprise of all of us Liberians, we did not listen to the president talking about the current status of the War and Economic Crimes Court. And I know there are a lot of you who might see it or might feel another way when we having this kind of conversation. But it's important that we talk about these things, because during the campaign, I mean, when George Weah was here as president, we all heard some of the messages that were circulating in the corner of the country. People had too many things to say at the time. About George Weah, simply because he felt as a president at the time that, it wasn't necessary to take resources and say you want to use resources to establish the War and Economic Crimes Court in his mind. But now the United Party, they saw that as a means, and they used that to campaign, in fact, to fight the government, then the former, government of George Weah. And they succeeded, in fighting the government and getting the government out. So when they took over, Jeremiah Kuhn, the current vice president, started to disrespect the former senator, Prince Johnson. They started having some issues. Too many audios we have in our possession. You listen to Prince Johnson, expressing disenchantment in the attitude of Vice President Kuhn, and just too many other things. The vice president has serious issue with it. After they've made commitment to this man that, look, support us, we'll protect you at all cost. And more besides, Prince Johnson saw Jeremiah Kuhn like, his son, and felt that Jeremiah Kuhn was going to protect him at all cost. But upon the election of the United Party government, the old man, the late Prince Johnson, may his soul rest in perpetual peace.